That's... Go on, catch it. Goop knows he's repeating himself, but can't help talking. There it is, the Tree of Life. It's a place well hidden. It's just below the above. Out of date's impressed. You've beaten a path where you have the power to destroy or save everyone. Question is, what you'll do with that responsibility. He worries about you. If you love yourself, you don't hurt others. But the more you hate yourself, the more you want others to suffer. Thinks it's important that you remember who you are and where you came from. Someone without knowledge of their history and origin is like a tree without roots. What do you think his are? He's the one that's called out of date, remember? Out of date says there's a time for everything, and now there's no use thinking of the past. Think of the present, because that's where you are. It's time to set your priorities as the one who completes things. He's worried. If the world really does end, there won't be anywhere to run. So he's prepared for the worst. Something he calls the Ark. He hopes you're right. Out of date says there's no clear record of the chain of events that changed the course of history and brought the world to its knees. He's found evidence on the Ark, records of a crisis, decades of contamination that permeated the ground and broke it. The contamination. He's been told the blight affected everything at a genetic level and turned our perception of normality on its head. It was only though he understands. The Ark predates the back-in days, and now, after years of the Ark has room for 4 more, even if you think no one else is worth saving if the world comes to an end. He'll keep the seats open, and you are free to invite up to 4 others to join you in the Ark in the event of a cataclysm. Out of date says that from what he's heard, you've been busy. Out of date says he knows you're good-hearted enough to do your best to support Gizmo. He says he'll point you in the right direction, but finding Gizmo and making sure he gets what he needs is up to you. That doesn't sound good. Out of date's forebodings are justified. The jumbo puff needs to be taken care of. Out of date says that Gizmo is worried now that the Western World Eater is stepping up its activity. He explains that Gizmo is working on a scrap walker vessel in order to get to the World Eater, but needs help to get it done. Out of date suggests that you should head west as fast as possible and see what you can do to. He wonders what's on your mind. He says you really need to go see Gizmo as soon as possible. He wonders what's on your mind. Seems surprised you have to go. New day, new start. Let's see. A flush seems like the tighteners on the piping need to be unturned correctly to drain the flush stool. That's the kind of trouble you really want to wash away. Don't get distracted by all the destruction you can see this time of day. You found the track! Amazing it wasn't destroyed. So much of this place was just discarded. Lucky the track somehow made it. When Toxanol abandoned the place, it fell apart fast. Not too many like living in a ruin hole like this. The track's moved on from Bricktown, and you should too. Listen to the creatures of the night. Would you look at that? A fry sparker from the back in time. Hardware that fix-cooked provisions. Try it out. See if it still works. Looks like the fry sparker's knobs need to be in sync if you want to get the hardware working. It's a fry sparker mindset. Boom, you got something. It's not exactly what you wanted, but you got it right away. It's the chug yard. What are you thinking about making? For some, the night brings terror. Tribes always scavenging for scrap, and the yard has plenty to go around. But they should have stuck to looting instead of playing around with sprockets. Bomber Bonkers busy ram-banging the door. This is your chance. Cut that one in half. This is turning out to be quite an expedition. Yes, you can do anything. The sky's the limit. Now, let's take this back to Earth. Wow, you really took that all the way down to the end, in flames. It's a wonder some of these up and downs still work. Guess they built machines better in the past. The spent nuclear fuel that Toxanol dumped in the surf had detrimental effects on the marine habitats, while the overflowing land... I need to brush up on my Wando, but I have a feeling he believes it was you that caused the bang at the yard. Oh, and he says he knows you. You used to call him Gizmo. He gave you the oil-greased hands when he taught you how to upcycle. But Gizmo says how you experience a memory can be different. You know... He understands history made Loopa-Loopin a big part of your past, your present, and soon, your future. You still believe there's some good in everyone. You still have hope for tomorrow. He says you should know that what's meant to be will always find a way, but history shouldn't consume you. Gizmo understands you still have strong feelings, but urges you to keep them under control. You've witnessed...
BAM! The dark wins again. Right? Right?
You're always going to stumble with the dark.
Don't doubt the dark.
It's okay if I curse the dark just this once, isn't it?
I'm just glad.
Sad to see the Tree of Life is going to die and take everything with it, but it's not like he didn't understands why you're bent on finishing. Wonders if you liked working with the Jagni. They always hunker down in their homes, gathering their things around them. But that's not important now. You should return when you've retrieved the scrap. There's no time to waste if you want to make the Mekton strong enough to fight the Jumbo Puff. That's what he... There's short of breath and death to this zone. Better take care. He who half breathes, half lives. You look a wee bit pale. That's the leftover you're looking for.